Phone's up.
Imagine a 17-year-old girl who has always been different. A girl who has never been afraid to be herself regardless of what people have to say. A girl who didn't have much growing up besides a loving family. A girl who has always had a love for music and dance. A girl who became famous overnight when she was just 13 years old. A girl who stands up for what she believes in. Imagine being Billie Eilish. When I first read the description for the hero speech, there was no doubt in my mind who I was going to choose. From the first time I listened to Billie Eilish, I was captivated by her voice, but what drew me to her was her lyrics. I've always been the one to look for a deeper meaning into things, and I found it so easy yet difficult to figure out all of the complex yet simple things that she was speaking of. As a 17-year-old myself, I cannot begin to fathom all the things Billie Eilish has had to go through to get where she is today in the music industry. However, I feel as if I can understand her on a personal level, given that we are only a few months apart. In many ways, Billie Eilish has shown to be an inspiring individual in my life, through her rise to success, her courage to stand out, and her unique genre's music. Today, as an audience, you will begin to understand why I have so much love for a person who I've never met. As an audience, you will hear about what made Billie Eilish famous and why she is famous today. An article written by Tatiana Cursano on Billboard discusses the way Billie went viral. When Billie was younger, she always loved to sing and dance, and her parents, both musicians and actors, decided to homeschool her and her older brother. One night, her older brother, who was in a band at the time, asked her to sing one of his songs, so they recorded it and uploaded the song that is titled Ocean Eyes. Overnight, the song went viral, and within the fall of 2016, Billie Eilish had a record deal. That very song, Ocean Eyes, now has over 19 million plays on Spotify. Billie's rise to fame is an inspiring story, but the way she goes the extra mile to be different in the music industry is exceptional. According to Joe Casacarli, an author from the New York Times, Billie Eilish is not the typical 17-year-old star. Joe Casacarli mentions Billie's difference in style. Anytime you'll see photos of Billie, you'll notice that she always wears oversized clothing. But the reason she does this is because she doesn't want to be sexualized within the music industry. The New York Times also discusses Billie's role in her music and the creation of her music videos. Billie will never let anyone write her own songs, edit her own videos, or direct her own videos as well. She always wants to have a say in what goes on because she believes that no one will quite understand what's in her mind, and she wants it to be perfect. The New York Times also inserts a very powerful and eye-opening quote from Dave Grohl, a member of Nirvana. In quote, "The same thing is happening to her that happened with Nirvana in 1991. This quote meant a lot to Billie because she always enjoyed Nirvana, and as a person who also knows Nirvana knows this is a very big statement. CNN also sheds light on another side of Billie Eilish in an article written by Kendall Trammell. CNN discusses Billie's medical and personal struggle with Tourette syndrome. For the longest time, Billie didn't introduce this into the media because she believed as if people wouldn't believe her or that they wouldn't take her seriously if they knew. CNN also says that Billie was the first born artist in the 2000s to reach #1 on the charts. There are many things that set Billie Eilish apart from the rest, but the way her creativity and passion show through her music is incredible. In a Rolling Stone article written by Charles Holmes, he goes into depth about Billie Eilish's music experience. One day, when her and her older brother were developing a melody for a song that they didn't know what it was going to be about yet, Billie instantly drew comparisons to one of her favorite episodes of The Office. Instantly, she started writing the song that is now titled My Strange Addiction because she was addicted to The Office, and she still is now. After creating the song, she started to insert some clips from the episode that she was comparing it to, and they instantly sent the song after it was finished to the producers of The Office and the cast members that were in the song to gain approval. And right away, they got approval because it was an incredible song. Doreen St. Felix, an author from The New Yorker, talks about how Billie's music is changing pop. When asked what genre Billie falls into, as a listener, I find that hard to answer. I think Billie can fall into any category due to her dark and sinister songs and her new album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?, to her fun songs like My Strange Addiction. But when Billie was asked this question, she put it simply by saying she is genreless. She believes that genres set boundaries within the music industry, and she wants her music to know no bounds. Billie's initiative and hard work make her tremendous music. Billie Eilish has influenced me in many ways. The courage she displayed at such a young age inspires me tremendously to go through my dreams 100% of the time. Her passion for being outspoken and unique has shown me that I need to embrace myself and my morals all of the time. Lastly, the way she pours her soul into her music and creative process just encourages me to work so much harder to succeed. To quote Billie Eilish in a Time article written by Reza Berner, and quote, "I don't care what you don't like about me," she says, "I care what I have to say." Thank you.